Welcome to the Icelandic Formula Offroad title decider. This is the final round from Akureyri, capital of the north. Big fight for the title. Tension has been high all summer. And 5 rounds saw multiple winners. Start with the unlimited class. 3 drivers had a good chance of the title. 2 of them had a good chance, Atli Jamil and Þór Þormar. However, Ingólfur is third and could clinch it. Þór needed to beat Atli. However, for Ingólfur to win the title, Atli and Þór would both need to have a very bad race. Atli, obviously the title favorite, coming in to the event with a good lead. However, here we are in the first course of the day. This is Kristján Skjöldal. Very demanding, long first course. Here we are at the first part. Kristján giving it a try, but it does not go well for him. 40 points and walk of shame. Here we have Guðmundur Elíasson. He just turned 18 a week before the race. However, he's been competing all season. He also races rallycross, so one for the future here. Guðmundur now at the point where Kristján rolled it. What happens? Almost rolls it. 40 penalty points there for reversing. Now will he gun for it again, or will he stop there? He's gonna go for it. Picks a different route. Gets going quite well. That's steep. That's not a good place to roll. And that's 30 points. Can't blame him for not trying. Here's Geirivert Grímsson. He's been competing since 2015. Fights for podiums, however he is yet to win a race. What will Geirivert do here? There's more experience here, but that does not count for much. 80 points. Here we have Þór Þormar Pálsson. He needs to have a strong course here, strong race. Fighting for the championship. He is second before the race. And is a local boy from Akureyri. Well done, Þór. The track is halfway done here, but he's gone further than anyone before him. Setting it up here. Steers with the throttle. This is good car control. These cars are very hard to steer. Only 40 penalty points so far. Þór lining up here. Oh, it's loose. It's very loose. However, he gets going. Final climb. It's a huge vertical wall that Þór needs to tackle, and he's gonna go for it because he knows he needs the win here. Goes all in. What a drive so far. Fantastic stuff from Þór Þormar. 350 points for length, only 40 penalty points. That is a strong start to his title challenge. Here we have Guðmundur Guðmundsson. This is the doctor. Bought the car after a big accident that this car had in Eyrstaðir. And the whole roll cage and everything has been rebuilt. Now let's see what he will do. He does well, however he's out of course there. Out of bounds. Here we have Páll Skjöldal. His second race of the season. He competed in the first race of the season in Hella. Struggling there, 40 penalty points for reversing. Goes for it. Gets it. Gets it wound underneath him. Here we have Ásmundur Ingjaldsson. First season in Formula Offroad. And a roll in the first course. First course proving very challenging for the drivers. And some would just pick up their wheel and walk away. Here we have Stefán Bjarnhéðinsson. He's a local driver. It's his first and only race of the season. Goes for it. Out of bounds. You gotta stop, boy. Here we have Ingólfur Guðrason. He has a small chance to fight for the title, but he definitely needs to win here today. The car stopped there. Is it a problem, or is he just lining up? It looks like he's just lining up. He's gonna go for that gate. He knows he needs to win. His car is very similar to Thor. This is similar result, similar driving. Is he gonna go all the way? He does. He does. So far, so good. Ingólfur here crawling down the hill. A lot of smoke coming from the car. I wonder if that's a problem, a mechanical problem, or just normal. He's pretty low here. Thor was higher. If that white marker goes under the middle of the car, that's 40 penalty points. It's not looking well. Final climb. Thor already showed that it's possible in a similar car. What will Ingólfur do? He's gonna go for it as well. Full throttle, big power, big power. He's stuck. Not a good place to be stuck. And that ends his run. Only 140 points after the penalty points. Here we have Daniel Gunnar Ingemundarson. He has never won a race, even though he's the most experienced driver in the field. His day will surely come one day. Will today be the day? He's trying at least here. He's got a reputation for going all in on the impossible stuff, which usually ends up in a big crash. And the direction's good. He needed more speed there though. He does not give up until there. Gives it a wave. And that means he's done, and he rolls it on the way down. Yep. Car needs to be recovered. Next up, here's Kristján Finnur. Rookie season in Formula Offroad, has one podium already this season. What will the rookie do here? A lot of power in that car. He's gonna go for it, and with similar result to a lot of others. There's Magnus Sigurðsson, 2.4 liter 4-cylinder Honda engine, 2 podiums so far this season. Now what will he do here? Gives it a go, gives it a go. He's gonna try. That's probably out of bounds. It is. It is. Out of bounds, only 80 points for length. There's Haukur Einarsson. He got his first and only win last time. Needs to prove he's not just a one-time wonder. Will he do it in Akureyri? Won't do it like that, at least. Here we have Atli Jamil. He made it past the first climb, going for the vertical stuff. He saw his title challenge with Thor go all the way up. He needs to go for it. Oh, it's loose there. It's loose. It's not good, but maybe good enough. It is. 340 points. What a drive from Atli. He leads going into the second course of the day. Thor first in the second course. First climb over and done with there. The final part, very, very steep, similar to the first course. He's gunning for it here, full throttle, goes for it, 40 penalty points there on the red marker. He's gonna try and go all the way. Stop there, will he reverse? Looks like he's stuck, but he's kicking up dirt. Now will he reverse? He does, Goes for it again, sees the gate, he knows where he needs to go. He does, 270 points total. Full points for length though. Here is Kristján Skjöldal. He rolled in the first course. He rolls in the second course. And the car's trying to run away. Magnus Sigurðsson here. He won this race in 2015. Doing well here. A lot of power in that 2.4 liter Honda. Not your typical Formula Offroad engine. And he goes all the way, 290 points. He needs a good score to keep up with his championship rivals Atli and Thor. He just needs the win. We're going to be gunning it here for the final climb. Oh, gets thrown over there. Well saved, and that's 350 points. No penalty points. Car keeps on smoking though. We're going to put the pressure on Atli's lead. It is enough for Atli to finish second behind Thor, but third could lose him the title. Atli here gunning for it, full throttle. That's not looking good. The front wheels aren't spinning. That's a broken drive shaft. Only 170 points for Atli, and that means the standings after 2 courses. Thor Thormar leads with 580 points, Atli Jamil 510, Ingólfur 490, so the 3 championship rivals. Now the 3rd course is a time attack, and the big question is, could Atli get the car fixed before it? Here we have Ingólfur Guðjónsson, already had a big save there. Needs to get it spun here around this red marker there. Now guns for it, going for the water. He didn't miss that marker. He missed it, only 75 points. That means all his title challenges are out. Atli Jamil, he got the car fixed. Full throttle here through the water, floated well. That could be the best time. No, it's the 2nd best time of the day, and 2nd place is all you need to become champion. Thor Thormar, 1000 horsepower. Guns hit to the water, look at that speed. Awesome speed through the water, and that's definitely the fastest time of the day. 350 points for Thor Thormar. Now we move over to the 4th track of the day. Magnus Sigurðsson here. He rolls it right at the beginning. Big roll, big roll. 80 points. This course could prove to be tricky. Here we have Kristján Skjöldal. This is his 4th course, 3rd rollover. And after this he needs to retire due to damage to the roll cage. 3 wheels under the car. Now Thormar. Will he get through the first gate? He does. First one to do that, showing he's a true championship contender. Final climb. What will he make of it? 350 points for length. He picked up a penalty point there on the final marker. So that's 310 points total. Here we have Geir Grímsson. Follows Thor's tracks. Makes it, well, he gets 40 penalty points for reversing. Will he try again? He does, he does. Guns for it. So steep, it's so steep. But it pulled him all the way up. 350 for length, but 80 penalty points. So, Atli Jamil. He's ready here. Going for that first gate. Is he stuck? He's stuck. Atli Jamil, only 90 points. That's devastating for his title. Well, title contention really. Look at the standings here. Thor Thormar leads Atli Jamil. Thor Thormar with a very convincing lead. Ingólfur is 3rd. Remember that Atli Jamil needs to finish in 2nd if Thor wins. So Magnus, first again, he rolled when he was first up last time, and what does he do here? It's the same story again, 10 points. Now Atli Jamil, he hopes to do better than Magnus at least. This course is a very long one. What is Atli doing here? Is he throwing away all his title hopes? No, gets it turning again. He may have gotten distracted by the marshals there. I don't know. They're standing in a pretty sketchy place, but he needs to reverse. That's 40 penalty points. That's huge in the title championship decider. Going for it again. Oh, he got a marker there. That's 40 penalty points more, so that's 80 penalty points already. And it's a long, long course. It's only halfway done. Now he goes all the way down. Was that a marker? That was a marker. Keeps on scoring penalty points. This is devastating for Atli. Back up. No penalty point there. Picks up the grass and goes for the final gates. He goes all the way. But that's 120 penalty points in total. That's not good for Atli. Here's Thor. With him in the first part. No penalties so far for Thor. Going for that final climb. No penalty points so far. No penalty points there. Thor is doing this very well. He's got more points than Atli already. big jump there. He touched the marker. That's only 10 penalty points. Masterclass by Thor. By going all the way, he's won the race. Even if there's one more track to go, and the home crowd, it's buzzing at the scene. Such is the dominant driving of Thor today. However, it's all up to Atli now. Will he manage to finish second? He's tied on points with Ingólfur going into the last course of the day. He needs to beat Ingólfur and Haukur and Geirivert to secure his place. So Thor has the win today wrapped up. However, it's all about what Atli Jamil does here. He needs to finish second. Here we have Haukur. It's a tradition to have the biggest and scariest hill as the final course. And that was definitely the case in Akureyri. A big roll here for Haukur. Oh, that's a very heavy roll. But Haukur was fine, and they have all winter to rebuild that car. However, Haukur just gets in and drives away. That proves how strongly built these trucks are. Here, Guðmundur Eliasson. He's the 18-year-old. What will he do? Will he do as he saw Haukur, or will he go for it? He's gonna gun it. He's gonna gun it. Is he gonna go all the way? Too much got thrown there. And he's heading into a roll. Got out of it better than Haukur though. Guðmundsson. How does the rookie do here in the final course? Trying, but he's not gonna go all the way. However, you need to be careful when you're backing down. Otherwise it can end like this. Here we have Geirivert Grímsson. If he goes all the way, he could get up to second place, and that's exactly what he does. 350 for length, 20 penalty points, and my god, is the pressure on Atli Jamil now. Here's Ingólfur. He can put even more pressure on Atli. They were tied on points before this course. Will he go all the way? He's looking good. 330 points. And that means that Atli needs to match Ingólfur's 330 points if he's gonna keep on to second place and therefore become the Icelandic Formula Offroad champion. Atli's gunning for it. Oh, that's not good. He loses all the pace. He's stuck. That's the title gone. That's the title gone. What happened to Atli? And that means that Thor Thormar, the local boy, know that he is the champion. This final course is just a formality, and if I know Thor correctly, he's gonna go for it. He's gotten 350 points for length in every track so far, and he promised his home crowd that he would make it up to the top. And there we have it, the new 2018 Formula Offroad Icelandic champion, Thor Thormar Pálsson, gunning it one last time at home soil. He's promised his home crowd that he'll go all the way, and he's not a man that usually disappoints. He's gonna gun for it, and that's what he does. Simply the best, a deserved champion, winning the title at his home race is definitely a dream come true. And look at Thor up on the truck, celebrating the championship in the KFC sponsored truck. And what a drive in Akureyri to seal the title. Simply stunning. Here we have it, the final standings in the championship. Thor Thormar wins by 3 points to Atli Jamil. Ingólfur snatches third. Now after that title decider, let's have a look at the street legal class. There was a very tough fight between Ívar Guðmundsson driving the Devil, Steingrímur Bjarnason driving the Smurf. Both drivers driving a very similar car. Here we see a 1 point divides them going into the race. Track number 1, here's Ívar driving the Devil. Ívar is a 3-time champion. He has the chance to be the first driver in history to win 4 street legal class titles. These cars differ from the ones we've seen earlier. Easy first course. Both the challengers went up So here we are in track number 2. So this is Steingrímur Bjarnason, the Smurf. Needs more speed. Here, very slow. And that's gonna hand Ívar a healthy lead. Now we move over to track number 4. This time it was Ívar's time to make a mistake. However, Steingrímur, he goes all the way up and makes up for the mistake in the second track. So only 8 points separate the two, and 2 tracks remain. The title would be decided. Here is Steingrímur Bjarnason. He doesn't make it over the first gate and needs to reverse. That's 40 penalty points. He's gonna go for it again. He does now. Now the final climb. It's very steep for these cars. Steingrímur needs to do something special here so he won't lose too much. Full throttle, and that's a good run. 310 points for Steingrímur. Now what will Ívar do? He goes all the way, 350 points, and that means that Ívar now has a 48 point advantage going into the final course of the day. Here we have the final course. This is the 6th track. Steingrímur Bjarnason goes first. He needs to beat Ívar by 48 points. That's minus 20 penalty points. That's not a good start. Stuck in there a little bit. Doesn't really seem to bother him though. Goes for it there. He might not make it over. No, he's stuck. That's 40 penalty points for reversing. This is not going well for Steingrímur. He could well be handing Ívar the championship here. 60 penalty points, 290 points to beat. Ívar only needs 250 points from this course to be crowned the champion. And that looks like what he's gonna do. He makes it all the way, 350 points. Street legal class champion in 2018. And that's his 4th title. A new record. Now that's it for the 2018 Formula Offroad this season. In the next show we will show you from Rally Reykjavik, the 3-day international rally of Iceland. It has been a pleasure to watch Formula Offroad with you.